Hi, welcome to the Whitey White Guy Show. I'm Whitey, and today I'm going to review the film Necessary Roughness, which I think came out like 91, 92. It stars Scott Bakula, has Sinbad in it. Rob Schneider has a small role, and pretty much nobody else is in this film. Michael Dolan, I watched this film again because I'm a Michael Dolan fan. He's got a small role in this. The premise is that there's a college football team, and the dean doesn't like football for no explained reason, and he's got a grudge. So there's some kind of like scandal, like a cheating scandal, and they basically the dean cuts the whole football team so they can't play, makes them ineligible. So the football coach and the assistant football coach try to get football players from the student body. So instead of players that were recruited, you just bunch of walk-ons, and the dean screws them over again, and so they end up playing Ironman football, which is like just doesn't happen at college. Even if you did this from the student body, you'd still be able to dress a full football team. But it's an underdog story, and Scott Bakula plays a guy who 20 years ago or something was a hotshot quarterback in high school. His dad passed away right as he was going to go to college, so he was eligible to get recruited. Um, so the assistant football coach goes and gets his dad died, so he never played college ball, but he's still eligible. So they bring him in to play football at the quarterback position. He's got a cannon arm still, and they basically from there it's a by the numbers sports movie. Um, I saw this many moons ago when I was a little kid, and I enjoyed it because I'm a big football guy. But it is so by the numbers. Rob Schneider plays the sports announcer. I chuckled a couple times. He's Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider in the right role can be funny. This isn't it. It's a film that tries to be both rock and roll and family friendly, and it doesn't work. The dean. I think gets some of the best jokes out of the film, even though he's supposed to be the bad guy. But it's so idiotic. Like, why does he even care about the football? Why does he hate the football team? But he gets some of the best jokes, and then they lose every game except for like I think they get a tie, and then they win the last game of the season, and that's the big hurrah. Of course, it has like every sports movie at the time, it has a big trick play at the end, and the team that they play at the end has a guy named Flat Top who they start a big. Of course, there's a brawl in the bar, like every other film in that period of time. It was just like a thing. You had to have a brawl in the bar. And it's so by the numbers and hammy. I'm not a fan. It's got a few moments. It's got a few bits, some cleverness in there. The actors are likable. Michael Dolan plays a middle linebacker, even though he's like 5'9" and 180 pounds or something. But instead of just being like a football player, he's like a karate guy. And so one of the funny bits in the film is the coach tells him to cut it loose or something, and so he goes like in like roundhouse kicks a bunch of people, and so when the ref throws a flag, he's like illegal contact for ninja kick and ninja chop and roundhouse kick. He's like, oh screw it, 15-yard penalty. It was clever, it was funny, but Michael Dolan, who I like, just didn't work. The character didn't work. He tried to play like have like a Japanese accent kind of thing, even though he's an Irish white guy. So necessary roughness. Oh, and they go get a what's her name? I think it's Katie Ireland, who was a supermodel at the time. She's gorgeous, hot. They bring her in as the field goal kicker, but just by the way, it's a comedy, but like by the way she goes to wind up to kick the ball, it's like you got no velocity on that. Um, Scott Bakula is likable. The guy who plays the center's been in a few different movies. He's like this wine dude, big, massive wine guy. Again, got its moments, but just not a good film in the overall. So, Necessary Roughness, check it out or don't. Rob Schneider. I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.